top of the character sheet window are several tabs. Clicking on these tabs will bring up sheets displaying your skills, feats, and spells. Next, I'll tell you about the pause and play function if you're ready. Okay, ready. In a single player game, pause and play is enabled by default. In a multiple player game, it's up to the DM whether pause and play will be available to players. When pause and play is enabled, you can pause the game by pressing the spacebar. While pausing, you can select a spell to cast or use a special ability or item with the same controls used during the actual gameplay. These actions will show up in an action queue across the top of the screen in the order you selected them. You can clear the action queue at any time by clicking on the ground. You can also switch equipment, armor, and weapons while in pause mode, although like the actions in the action queue, these changes won't take effect until normal gameplay resumes. To end pause mode, just press the spacebar again. Got it. Okay, we're almost done with the tutorial now. There's just one thing left for me to teach you if you're ready to go on. Okay, we've covered most of the basic controls. Now it's time to focus on how you rest. Resting is a very important part of the game. Remember to rest often. Resting heals you, it helps you prepare spells, and it restores any feats or special abilities you may have used. In order to rest, just left click on the rest button below your portrait. Portrait in the upper right corner of the screen. Once you're done resting, come speak to me.
Like you're all rested and ready to go and complete your training. Just head on through the door and you'll find Olga waiting for you.
Olga will help you get your equipment so you can complete your test here at the Academy. Is there anything else you need? Nope. Goodbye. Good luck with your training, Infamous Belgian. The instructors at the Academy will be happy to give you more lessons on how to play the game, specific to your class. If you ever need a refresher's course on this tutorial, just come speak to me again. Alrighty.
Here and get your equipment. Get yourself some supplies from old Olga, have you? Good idea. Can't have you wandering about the streets naked. Might give the Academy a bad name.
Sounds right. The city guards are already having enough trouble maintaining control as it is. Plague bodies piled a dozen deep in the gutters. The wailing death running unchecked through the districts. Horrible, I say. but you've heard all of this before, I'm sure. Here, I've got some equipment for you. A wizard like you might find it handy in completing your training. Now, if you're ready, I'll give you a tutorial on how to access your inventory so you can use the equipment just gave to you. Okay, to access your inventory, simply press I on your keyboard or left click on the inventory icon below your portrait in the upper right corner of the screen. We've highlighted the icon for you. Okay. Inventory right there. And that's my inventory. Here's all my stuff. Continue. Go ahead and do that if you want. It won't interrupt our conversation. The top section of the inventory shows equipped items. And that would be top right corner, right? The top section, okay, of the inventory, this up here, shows equipped items. There are slots for your weapons, shield, armor, belts, capes, rings, and other items. The bottom section of your inventory shows items stored in your backpack. Notice the 6 tabs in the right hand side. Each tab opens up another page in your backpack's inventory. And that would be these right here. It's good to know. To equip items, simply left click and hold while dragging them to the appropriate section at the top of your inventory page, or you can right click on an island or item and choose equip from the menu. Okay. Light crossbow right here, right there. Alright. Bam. Not bad. Okay, to equip items, simply right click. Okay, got it. Go on. If you right click on an item in your inventory, you will see a menu with an example, or with an examine option at the top. Selecting this will allow you to learn more about the object. So right click, examine. The crossbow resembles a bow laid crossbow on a wood or metal shaft and is favored for its versatility. The light crossbow variant is durable and reasonably easy to conceal, but lacks some of the punch of its larger cousin. Alright. When you examine magical items, the game will automatically check your lore skill. If your skill is high enough, you will get a complete description of the properties and abilities of the object. So that would be right here. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Summons creature 1. Lore skill. Yeah. They don't let you know what the lore skill level is, I don't think. Okay. If your lore skill is too low to properly identify an item, you will not receive the fully detailed description when you examine it, and you cannot use or equip an item until it is identified. Stores can identify these items for you for a fee. The identity spell will temporarily increase your lore skill to raise your chances of identifying items when you examine them. Do you understand what I have said about examining items?
Oh, this might be a good time to teach you how to use the stores in the game. I have some items here you might want to purchase. Since you're part of the Academy, you get a special discount rate.
Are you interested in seeing my store? I'll give you a quick tutorial on how they work too. Yes. Before we enter the store, let me explain how it works. This is important. You're going to be using stores quite a bit during your adventure. All stores are accessed through dialogue. Just talk to a storekeeper and tell him you want to see what he has for sale. This will bring up the store inventory menu on the left of the screen, and your own inventory will appear on the right. At the top of the store menu, you'll see different tabs from the different types. Let me close this out.
Oh, this might be a good time to teach you how to use the stores in the game.
Okay.
I have some items here you might want to purchase.
Yes. Here I am at the top of the store menu. You see different tabs for different types of equipment. Click on the tab and it will bring you up the first page of the store menu with that type of equipment. There are arrow buttons in the upper corner of the store menu for scrolling through the different inventory pages, each page passing the cursor over an item. On each page, passing the cursor over an item will display the name and cost at the bottom of the menu. If you want more details about properties of an item, left click on the examine icon in the bottom left corner of the menu, and then select the item you wish to learn about. To buy something, simply click and drag it from the store menu to your own inventory. This will purchase the item and automatically deduct the gold from your total. Selling items work the same way. Just click and drag the item from your inventory to the store menu, and the item will be sold. To identify an item, just click on the examine icon in the bottom left of the store menu, then click on the item you need identified. This will bring up a menu with a picture of the item and an identify button on the left. Click the identify button and confirmation box will appear detailing the cost of the service. To leave the store at any time, simply click your mouse on the X in the top right corner of the store menu. That's about it as far as stores go. Are you interested in seeing my inventory? Yes. Great. I'm sure you'll find my prices most reasonable. When we're done, you'll find the door leading out of this room. No, the door leading out of this room is unlocked. Alright, so what does he have?